Hello all, welcome back to this YouTube channel and I hope all you are doing good. And if you are new to this channel, you can feel free to check out all these videos which I have uploaded. And now I hope you are preparing for IPA, and I am aiming all those who are my subscribers and all those who watch this video should able to get a maximum incentive from TCS. And if you see, I'll show you how to see all the MCQs which I have uploaded. When you open my channel, you can see here playlist, right? If you go inside that, you can see like all these playlists. If you see here, I have uploaded TCS IPA 15 marks, and that itself useful for TCS NQT as well. Those kind of questions you can keep as a reference and you can learn from that. And if you see this playlist, I have uploaded all the section MCQs, and if you see my last like previous video on exam pattern of IPA, I have shown each section for Python and Java as well. So from that, I have uploaded all the videos. I have done uploading all the videos. If you see, I have uploaded the topmost 50 questions on each section. These are enough, more than enough to crack IPA easily. And if you see, I have got one direct message yesterday like asking to upload know your organization. I have already uploaded that, but you haven't seen that. See, so that I am showing again and again. KYT, we will call it as KYT actually. That is know your TCS, not like know your organization and all. That is KYT. So you can see here, I have changed the name as know your TCS. You can click on this and you can watch all the MCQs. You can learn that. And if you see, I have uploaded Java, Python, PLSQL, and also MC MySQL. PLSQL comes in a Java track, and MySQL comes in a Python track. I have uploaded most of these questions. And if you feel still, I have uploaded Java 60 like 55 plus questions, right? These, when it comes to like programming MCQs, there will be lot of MCQs that comes with like knowledge on Java or Python, and these gives as reference, and most probably like these also comes in examinations. You can try it out watching this, and if you have still time after learning coding questions how to solve that, you can still go into deep. And now if we see what I am going to show in this video, let us once dive into the video and I'll explain a lot of things. This video is going to be a very nice video, and you should share to all of your friends. And let us dive into the video. Let us see. If you see this, you will by now you will get to know that I am going to explain 35 marks question, which is very important, very important, that most of them feel very hard to solve this. And I have got lot of DMs and lot of comments to solve questions on 35 marks. And in this video, this will be path breaking like anything. I'll show you how to solve this in a very easy manner with the tips and tricks actually. If you see like other videos and all, you'll find it very difficult because they will be doing a very long process. I'll do in very shortcut process. This is very shortcut actually. I have tried the same thing in my IPA, and I have cleared that actually. And if you see, I'll explain, we'll go in a step by step process. I will explain this question very in very neat way and easy way, and you should bear with me, and it may take some time to solve this. So yeah, I'll solve this in very easy way actually. See, let us dive into the explanation of question. Here, create a class with a movie with a below attributes. These all are attributes, I'll tell you. And take it as this all as one first step. If you see, questions will come in a same pattern, and you need not to worry about this. This is no need. I'll explain you and we'll go on this. If you see, they are telling to create these attributes. with debtors and setters. If you don't know debtors and setters, you should know about encapsulation in Java. My aim is to my aim is to to teach each and everyone how to solve this question. Not only IT students, non-IT students also should get a maximum out of maximum incentive from TCS. In this way, if we do that, we can easily solve this 35 marks question easily, in a snap. I'll show you. See here, let us create a class of movie, right? Here, most of them take variables as movie, right? Movie. That is our wish. If we wanna take as movie, let it be like that, and let us create these variables. String movie name, right? From here itself, I will be telling tips and tricks in the middle of the, like, while executing itself I will be telling, not at a bunch of time, after video, and I will not tell that. So that I wanted you to watch entire video peacefully and without any disturbance and all. Keep mind here and focus on here. See, I will do one thing here. Movie name, right? Just I will give mn and string, production company PC, Genergy, and budget. It is in int, right? In b bd is enough. Like, see, this is basically, this is not a good coding practice, but I'll tell you one thing, that this compiler which we use there, right, that doesn't that doesn't test all these variables which you have given as given in the question and all. That only see that whether this output is coming or not. Okay. So be like, that is your wish. If you recognize mn as movie name, so that we will be using mn everywhere in the code, right? So that you will be know that mn is a movie name. You should fix that. You should start writing the code. This is the first tip which I am going to give you, that you can use. What happens, if you write like this, you can save a lot of time, because you will be not using any VS Code or any other good compilers there. You will be using just a TCS compiler, which there will be no auto corrections and all. So if you see, I do BD right here. You can find BD here, but there you can't find. You should type each and every letter by your own fingers and own hands. So that, which I am giving the best tip to you. I don't know whether different YouTubers and all gave this tip to you. This will be very helpful. See, I created this, right? And let us see this question first, and again we can see here. After that, they are asking to create a class called solution and a main method, and they are asking to implement a static method budget movie name. This method will take a string parameter gener along with the other parameters array as objects consultancy movie. The method will return array of movie objects where the string parameters appears attribute with case sensitive the genre. This method should be called from the main method, and if the budget is a high budget movie, else if the okay, if the budget is high budget movie, else the low budget movie. If it is okay, if I think there is a mistake here. If it is greater than some, what is this, 8 crores. 8 crore, right? Okay, before calling this method, in the main method, use scanner object to read value for the 4 movie objects referring the attribute in the above sequence. Then read the value of each parameter. Next, call the method budget for given and display the result. This will be the input for that. See, if you see this entire question, you'll definitely get confused. They are telling to create a main method and another method, and to pass something and to get something, right? This is the actual question, guys, which you will get in the examination. This is the examination question, actually. I got from somewhere, from internet sources, I don't know. This is the question. This will be the like this itself, so that this is 35 marks question, actually. So step by step we'll go, and I'll show you what I am not doing based on like this question, and what I am doing differently, so that you can easily do this. So here, if you see this, they are telling to do getters and setters, right? If you know what is getters and what is setters, uh, you'll get to know what I am doing here. Basically, setters are used for, those are the methods which are used for setting some value when it is passed to that, and getters are the methods which are used to, like classes, to get something from those variables. These are basically used when these variables are in private state. These are, I didn't mention anything, right? Because now it is default in state. If these are in private in state, right, then definitely we should use this. This is a concept of encapsulation. But here we will not do that. Why? Because but compiler doesn't see whether you have set data or setters anything, right? So that straightforwardly I'll go here. You can see here, movie. I'll set a constructor here. Here if you see that, I'll take string A, string B, string C, int D. Again, why I took A, B, C, D here. Because just even if you take any kind of variables, however, it will be time consuming, right? So just I took A, B, C, D. Now for MN, I'll set A. For PC, I'll set B. Z, C, BD. These kind of variables are not like a good practice actually in development world actually, but to solve this within some time, so that if some error comes in the middle, we can consume that time to that error, right? So that I'm doing this way. See, if you see this, now it is already been set. You will get to know when I'll pass this some parameters to this constructor, right? You'll get to know here it will become set actually. And there is no need of using setters right now. See that how straightforward. One thing is done. Now I'll do this. uh, I'll show you something. Even here, getters, in the sense, for each and every variable we can get something. Also, if you write like movie.mn, you'll get this string easily. But I can show you. I'll write getters for now. You should not take much time writing this. Just you det mn. You can write this. Just here you should return retu, return mn. That's all. Now you can do one thing. You can copy this, paste, paste, paste. Right here you should change mn pc, pc, g, g, bd. Means it's a budget. Bd. If you see here, I have missed semicolons. These days, writing JavaScript, I am forgetting to give a semicolon. See here, this is done. This is done. Like within a time, within no time, it is done. And now we'll forward to next step. And here you should create another class. This will be main class. Another class with main. Do one thing in examination. You use the same name called solution, because I am using GDB right here. It will be finding for main, so that I give main here. That is no issue. Now you should write public static void main. This right. This is the main method which I will show you, which they are speaking about. This is the main method. Main method. You got it right. String arts. Now if you see here, now our main motive and aim is to, now after this entire step, this is the next step where we need to take input. Here comes the taking input process from console. To take that, we use scanner, right? So that we should import java.util.star. Inside util, you will have scanner, so that scanner sc is equals to new scanner system dot in. Done, right? I'll minimize this. It is done. Now, how do you take inputs? If you see here, they have given four movie objects here. Object in the sense like we create objects, right? And if you see here, there are a list of four. This is one movie, like one movie object. This is second movie, third movie object, and fourth movie object. And also you can see another here string, right? That we will get to find in a couple of minutes and within no time. And if you see this input will come from like compiler takes this from backend. When you write the code, it will take automatically. Now here, see, this is done, right, in the main method. And if you ignore this all these things, see, before you should take these attributes. See, before calling the main method which we create, right, they are telling to create some budget movie some method, right? Before that they are asking us to use scanner class and take and read all these objects. Now we are going to read all these objects. But if you see, these are not only four variables, these are kind of objects, right? So we should create an array with objects. Like, I'll show you. First of all, create a movie object, like m new movie. They already mentioned it is a static value. They mentioned that there are four movie objects, right? You can use size 4. If you see, what is the difference between normal array and this array is, normal array will be like integer or string or some character or something else, right? But this array is a class array. Within the class we have four variables here. That is the difference here. If you see this now, I will how to push like each and every object into this class. Right now, here comes, I will use for loop. I'll use for loop here. Int I is equals to 0. I is less than, you can use like m dot length, or m is the movie array, right? Or else we know that it will be definitely 4 or 5. You can count it. They will give in the question, right, 4. So that I'll directly use 4 plus plus. Now even here, string a is equals to sc dot next line, right? I will take I should read all this right here. I'll write here again. I'll explain you. I'll copy, because all are strings, right? But last one is int d b c. Now what we do is, here if you see, I'll explain you in a detailed way how it will work. When it will be on 0, right? First it will read this one, this one, this one, this one. It will read. After that, when it goes to 1, it will read all these 4. After that, these 4. After that, these 4. And once we read this, we should send this data to movie. So that I created a constructor there, right? This movie A, comma B, comma C, comma D. That is done. But here we should send as a constructor, right? So that we should create we should create a constructor here. Give as MC if there is no any variable for as such. New. If you see this, creating object, right? By creating this object, I have sent to this constructor here. Let us see. how it works. See, after for working, we'll do one thing. Let us copy this and paste, or else we should type every time, right? So that I am doing here. If you see under this online GDP, you will have a text to give, like predefined. We can give here. You should adjust like this. I think it is taking space here. I'll do one thing. Remove this and I'll clear here. Right. See, now I'll copy this. I'll paste here. Now to find whether it is going inside or not, we should. I'll show you. We should run that movie array, right? So that I am doing. We should run array so that we can see whether our input is it is a reading or not. So now I'll take an example. Let me do system.print.ln. Here I'll do m is array, right? For first array, let us get, see I had created gets, right? Get movie name. Just first just let us see what is the first movie name. A, right? Let us see if it is working or not. I'll run this just for ensuring that whether it is running or not. Okay, okay. Here I should have given int so that it is throwing error. Okay. Next, int. I have copied, right? That so that be sure while copying, make sure everything is in place. Oh, I have changed it to different one. Okay, okay. We are not getting any output here right now. Okay. Let us see what is the issue. Yeah. And one thing, yeah, I forgot to mention you. Here, if you see, go down. If you see down, I got it. See, there is a note here, right? If you see here, sometimes scanner does not read the new line character while invoking the methods, right? What this is telling, once, see, that is some different compiler which the TCS use there, right? So sometimes after reading this next int and next double, it doesn't go to next line. Why, if you see here, after reading this number, right, it should go down, right? After this for loop runs, it doesn't go there because it will not think that should go to the next line. So that after int next int I have added this next line, right? So you also, whenever you write next double or next int, be made sure to write this line here. Now another thing is that I have changed it here, right? If you see, we should store each subarray into array, right? I am calling a constructor here. Here each and every value will set to mn, pc, g, and bd. Here these variables might be anything else. There is no like comparison to be a same variables and all. Now let us see if it is working or not. If some data comes here, then it is working. See here, it is coming, right? Because I have only printed movie names here. As this is a, these are movie names which they have given here. And if I see, now it is working. Now another thing is that now it is done. Like taking input is done right here. And they, now this is the main part. They are asking us to create a budget, like method, some method here. But now what I will do, I'll not create any method here. Why, right? Creating method will take some time, and there will be no use of creating a method. They wanted us just to know like whether we know how to create method or not. That's all. If we know how to create, that is fine. But here the compiler doesn't see whether we have created a method or how it is passing and how it is coming and all, no, right? So just we need a output, final output, that's all, right? It will be focusing on that. So I'll just remove, like I'll not create any method, but I'll do the same logic which we will be doing in a method. See, I'll show you. uh, Here I show you this is a step. See the method. See, if I'm telling you, if we create a method, that method should return something else, something, right? That is telling what to return here. That is right, expecting to return some movie objects which will have a same genre which they have been given here. I'll show you from this example. See here, put there are, they said as four movie objects, right? You see, one, two, uh, 3, 4. Then if you see, there is one more string here. That is the another input which they have given for writing the logic. So we should take this string and we should compare with existing like geners from the movie objects, and we should get some result movie objects. I'll show you how to do. I'll show you how to do. Let us take the string first. Let us take AC as action. AC dot next line. And if you see here, to compare this, we should iterate this, right? So just like that, I'll run a for loop here, right? From this for loop, how to compare this? See, they told to compare with the case sensitive. That means if there is a capital A here, in this input also should be action with a capital A, and if this is a small a, and we should compare with only small s. So that I'll show you. If AC means action which they have given dot equals, this is the existing pre-existing method. This will definitely work in that compiler as well. I have wrote the same method there. It will work there. And with, we should compare with each and every subarray, each and every object, right? So m index dot get g gener, right? So if this happens, if this is true, then we should store this entire object in a different array, so that we can do, we can write some more logic on that if there is something to do extra. So it is better to store uh, as a result array. So I'll create to store movie class objects. We should create another array with movie class itself, right? So I'll take it as result equals to new movie. It is a class name, right? So here I'll give 4 for now. We don't know, result might get only one object or two objects. For now we can take it as 4. It is not error or anything. Now we should store in result as result, right? M, I'll show you. M, here we should not give same as I. Why? If we give I there, sometimes uh, from m array we can get from second index, second index object. We can it will be compared as action, and it will, if we want to store there. But without having result zeroth and first index, we can't store in second, right? Because array goes in sequential order, right? So I'll take an extra helper index variable with j. This is all logic building. You can use however you need. J plus plus. What happens, here at the first time at j it will store in a result. After that it will increment as 1, and after that it will be storing in a sequential order. Now the everything is there in result, right? Result. Now let us see whether it is stored in result or not. Uh, I'll be printing here. This time this is result, right? Result array. Whether result is came or not. Now we'll see in a manually, and also we can see whether code is working or not. If this action, here action is comparing with this action and this action, right? That means at one go this complete object should be stored in result, and again this object should be stored in a result, right? That means only two objects. Let us see how many movie names comes here. Mm, okay, this is array, right? We should give it as 4. See, there are only two objects here. That means it is storing, this logic is working fine here. And we can see here I have given 4, right? But result object is result array has only two objects, right? So we can do one thing. Like dynamically, if we need, we don't know whether it is 2 or 4, right? Like so that I have given helper j, right? So that we can use just like the this directly. So they see this helper j is working as working for me as a two two times. Like here it is working for indexing, and the same j I am using for length as well, size of the array. So see, it will be useful. Like if we write logic, it will be useful like this. So this is a very easy way of writing. So why how it will be working, at first time at 0 it will push this entire object, and next time it will push at first index, right? After that j, however, it will go to 2, right? After that after it will go in for from here. If it goes for this object, right, then it will not come not match anywhere. So that j will be 2 itself. Like you can see here, it will work here. It will j will be 2, so that it will only compare for 0 and 1. So it is working. Now it is all done. And if you see, this part is done, right? Now if you see this method should be called from the main method. See, we are not creating any method, right? So what they are meant here is we will be calling some created method from this main method, and that method will send this result array. So that by taking that result array, we should do some logic here again. Here we should show that high budget movie or low budget movie based on this number. This is budget, right? So what we do, just here, if result I dot get budget is greater than, we can copy this. These kinds of things you should definitely copy from a question itself, guys. Don't do any, you need not to write like eight double zeros and all, because it will take time. And if something if 10 is missing, right, your test will not pass, and you will feel like I did everything right, and why it is not passing and all. Okay, see here. Else you should show it as low budget movie. I'll take this also from question itself. I'll not risk anything here. Even I did same thing there, because I'll tell you an experience. See here, if you see here, there is a movie capital here, but here it is small. But when they are giving here output as same as they gave here, you should follow same thing, guys. You should just copy what they are asking here. You should just paste here. Now let us see if it is working or not. See here, high budget movie, high budget movie. What is the output, guys? High budget movie, high budget movie. If you see here, I have just written code in 60 lines of code. It is very pretty much easy, because I didn't create any methods and all. Why, the, those methods are like we need to know whether how it works and all. But compiler doesn't need, compiler just needed answer, whether you are giving the right answer or not. Because first test case will show directly on the screen, but a hidden test case will not show. So that you made sure that writing the correct string here. Budget spellings are important here. See here, I didn't create any method to pass and to take something. So in this way we can do this easily. And also this is here they gave only one method, right? Sometimes you'll get two methods also. They asked you to create one method, right? And they can also ask another method. Like for example, they will give this budget for you as a as another input here. You should read that input, and you should just compare with these things. And after comparison you'll get something like some objects, right? And you should store as some another result array, and you should do some comparisons. They will tell what to do and all, and you should just show what they will ask. That's all, guys. This is the 35 marks question. How simple it is. And even you can remove this get method, these getters as well. And if you remove these things, and wherever dot get g we wrote, right, there we will just write dot g means variables, those variables dot c and all. See how simple it is. And If you like this video, I'll bet you that in nowhere in the internet they explained in such a easy way with a less number of lines of code. And like video might be some bit longer because I'm explaining each and every line, right? So that make sure to subscribe, guys. Please share with your friends, and you can also share in your class groups as well. And also, if you need me to solve, like I'll try to solve some more questions with a different logics and all. And if you like this video, please don't forget to write under comment section whether it is easy explanation or not. And also don't forget to subscribe, guys, and make be following my telegram channel as well. I'll drop that link under comment section. And make sure to write like whether how it is there, and whether it is easy to understandable or not, or what to explain in the next videos and all, because this is most anticipated video, right? So I have took some time and I have made this. Basically, I'm doing this is second time, because first time I have recorded and video is not recorded, just audio was there. So I have took another time and I have made this. So make sure to subscribe, guys, and share with your friends. See, this is pretty much easy, guys. Bye bye.